Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art, here to do another video. I don't know, this weather is really killing me right now, and having a sniffle, so I might have to buy some meds. So OTC's over the counter pretty soon. Okay, what I want to talk about, it's a Friday night. It is 10 o'clock. Okay, so basically, in about 11ish, I gotta go get ready to pick up my brother and waiting for his phone call. Hopefully he has a ride home. That way I can basically just relax and go to sleep. If not, I gotta go out and get him. But anyway, but enough of that. One of the things I talked about is stemmed from a comment that one of my friends made. One of my friends, Taylor Made 100. Check out his channel. If you like fragrances, I would trust this guy before anybody else. He tells you down to earth on stuff that he likes. But anyway, last Saturday, well, let me back forward. When I was on probation for DUI, I had to go to substance abuse counseling and I had to attend AA meetings. Okay, the AA meetings was held at a hospital in the professional building at a hospital, which is near my house, which technically is like a 5 minute drive, 5 to 10 minute drive. So it was like a 20 to half an hour walk at most. So it was very close. Last Saturday was their 5th anniversary, the 5th year of their existence. Which is pretty cool. But, so I was invited there. As usual, since I was part of the group for a while, for at least 2 or 3 years, I was part of that group. I'm still am part of the group. Now, I attended their anniversary. One of my TaylorMade asked me, how can I go to AA meetings if I actively drink? And that's a very good question. At first, I had to think about it. I had to think about it for a while. I was like, why do I still go? First thing is, I'm not an alcoholic. Okay? I can't control my drinking. I have done it. I'm not actually getting drunk. When I was drinking on a regular basis before the DUI, was I drank till I got drunk. And then I drank some more. And I didn't give a damn. Today I do. So a lot of times, if I did drink, it's usually 1 or 2 beers, tops. Or 1 or 2 drinks, tops. And that's it. If I was driving somewhere, it'll be one. And no more than one. If that. If I'm at home, I'll drink as much as I want. But the problem is I won't drink to get drunk. So how can I go to the meetings? I do go to the meetings every now and then when it strikes my fan. When I feel like it, I go in there. Sometimes I'll say something, and sometimes I won't. Have I told them I started drinking again? The answer is no. I haven't done that yet. I told them I relapsed one time. I told them that once, and because in one of the earlier videos this year I did a video about when my friend passed away. At her funeral, I drank. Okay, so and I got drunk. But normally I don't drink to get drunk. I actually drink responsibly. The question is, how can I go there? Thing is that one, the guy who runs the place, the guy who created it, the steering committee or the chair committee, whatever you want to call it, he knows I'm not an alcoholic. He even confronted me and said, Art, I know you're not an alcoholic. You got caught up. my friend Eric, who basically runs the actual meeting itself, because he claims he's an alcoholic and he is sponsored by this other guy. He said I didn't feel he was an alcoholic in the first place, but the problem is that you had a certain insight from both an alcoholic point of view and a non-alcoholic point of view. So, but usually sometimes when I do talk there, I say something to the effect that one, I tell the group, number one, I'm not an alcoholic. I never claimed to be one. I tried to be one, but it just didn't work. And a lot of people laughed. They understood. And I also said this. Coming to this meeting is like taking your car for a tune-up. For those of us who drive every so often, you have to get the oil change, you have to get a tune-up and all sorts of stuff. It's like maintenance. So I basically go to AA for maintenance to make sure I don't go overboard with my drinking. So say for example, I'm out and about and I'm drinking, and say for example, one day, actually it was around Memorial Day, I was at my friend's birthday party, and they had this drink called apple pie, which is a very deceptive drink, more important than I thought. And so by the end of the night, it was like about 2 going on 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, man, I'm feeling kind of tipsy. And I looked up and said, I'm on my way, I gotta go home. If my car would not have started that day and I had to take a tow truck home, I would have drove home. And that wasn't because I was an alcoholic, it's because I made a bonehead decision. Nothing in the world could stop us from making bonehead decisions. I put myself in that situation not realizing I put myself in a situation because I drank more than I thought. Because I didn't think I drank that much, but the problem is this thing was so deceptive. It's like you gave me a 6-pack. If I drink all 6 of those beers within 2 hours, I know I'm drunk. I know I'm going to be drunk. But you give me some kind of drink, and and when I taste it, it doesn't feel strong. But after a while, the effects start wearing on me. That's it's what they call deceptive. So the question is, one day I will tell them that I do drink at times. And the funny thing is that they have slogans in AA. One slogan is one day at a time, which if you break it down, that means you take one day at a time. Don't try to do a week's worth of stuff in one day when it comes to sobriety or recovering from alcohol. Do I think that some people are alcoholics? No, I just think that a lot of them are caught up. If someone says, dude, I'm an alcoholic, okay, I'll accept you at face value. Okay, you're an alcoholic. If you say, I have a problem with alcohol, that doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. That means you have a problem. Because sooner or later, when they get done with probation, sooner or later there's going to be a situation where they're going to have a choice whether they're going to drink or not. Now, I'm not suggesting you go drink. I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm just saying, and it's inevitable one day. If you stop drinking, you're on probation right now, or just getting off probation, there's a probability one day you're going to come to a choice whether you're going to drink or not drink. But only you can decide what you're going to do. Only you can decide that. I came to that choice many times, and I chose to drink. Sometimes I chose not to. Today I was at work. I said, dude, you know what would be good tonight? Me getting a 6-pack of beer and chilling at the house drinking. And so I was going to be on my way home. I was going to do that. And then I just remembered I wanted to go to this dollar store to buy a tote for a project of cleaning out a lot of my closet. you can't really see my closet too well, but it's a little bit more freer. It used to be packed with clothes. So I took a whole bunch of those clothes and put it in a big ass tote. I mean, these are, short sleeve shirts. It's wintertime now. It's cold. I'm not going to be wearing that many shirts. A lot of them are also concert t-shirts. And some concert t-shirts I can't wear very often. Even though at the show, at the concert, I was like, oh, I want to buy that shirt. That's awesome. I always try to buy a tour shirt. And sometimes those tour shirts, sometimes not necessarily PC friendly. But that's a different story. But what happens is I go to AA every now and then to remind myself that if I'm not careful, I could be back drinking like a fish, like I was before. And that's why I do go. And the thing is, I don't care what other people say. Oh, I'm sorry. One other slogan is easy does it. Don't try to make it too complicated. If you stay in AA, if you go to AA groups long enough, you hear a slogan, one slogan that will confuse the living hell out of you. It says, I can drink if I want to. Because if you was an alcoholic, you don't have a choice. You're going to drink. But if you're sober, you have that choice of whether or not you're going to drink or not. But there's a second part to it. But I don't want to. So what happens is, let's say, for example, I'm out with some friends. They order a beer. If I'm in the mood to drink, I'll order one beer or maybe two. If I'm not in the mood to drink, I'm not going to order any beer. Simple as that. All because a lot of times I do go to the meeting. I do listen to other people's stories. And then when I feel comfortable to do my story, I will do it. Now, yes, one day I will tell them, yeah, I did drink. I do drink on occasion when I feel like it, but I can do that. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't suggest you do that. If you're on probation, don't drink. Flat out, don't drink. Why extend your probation? Why get fined? Just don't drink. Just avoid it. Then what happens after you get out of your probation? Wait about 4 or 5 months before you even entertain the thought of drinking. Okay? That's my suggestion. But anyway, I'm going to go finish watching the movie. About this one movie I've been waiting for a while, and I finally get a chance to watch it. So, with that, that's how I feel about drinking today. Now, even though in some of my past videos you did see me with a can of beer, don't let that fool you. And thinking that I'm drinking a shitload. I'm not. I'm drinking every now and then. I have no reason to lie to you. Even though you don't know me, some of you do. But I don't have any reason to lie. And the thing is that when Taylor asked me that question, I started to think because, okay. Because maybe one day he might be in that situation. One day Benjamin, other friend Benjamin, might be in that situation where they say, I'm going to drink or not drink. If you choose to drink, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with you choosing to drink if you're not on probation. If you're on probation or parole, do not drink. But if you're not, there's no problem with it. Just don't get behind the wheel. Stay your ass at home. Okay? So, oh, crap. So, this video, I thought it was going to be super long. It's not. 15 minutes. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your night today. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your night or day or wherever you're trying to do, and be ready for it. And I'm trying to come up with another video before the weekend's over. Talk to you later.